Welcome back. You're watching Weekend Live on SABC2. Now, in this week's favorite building slot, architect Tshego Moiloa celebrates the Nasrec Transport hub. For her, the structure addresses issues of transport faced by a third world country and complements the Soccer City Stadium in very serious style.
We're in Nasrec, just south of the Soccer City Stadium. We're standing on the bridge, which is part of the promenade, which comes from the transport hub. So the reason I wanted us to come out here is to actually look at what happens on your what is a spectator experience like when you're going towards the Soccer City Stadium. And I thought this was a great space to come to because it's designed for the public. It's designed for the spectator. You know, the excitement to be able to jump around, where you have some stalls, like the open space. What is it that spectators are expected to get? It's the little details, you know. It's the bench, it's the lights, it's the sound you get, because all the lights, when you walk around here, you see they've got speakers in them. It draws you in so it builds up the it builds up your experience from when you get out of the train or when you get out of the BRT. The great thing about this place is you've got the rail, the BRT, and normal taxi and bus services all in one place. And how they all link together and how you start to see the colors of the stadium. I mean, if you look behind me, there's this beautiful roof, which kind of it's got the boomerang shape. I mean, and then it kind of just, I like the way the scale of it, you know. It starts low, where you have your public amenities. When you look back there, your toilets are, your hawkers, traders. The scale is low, you know, and it's about covering and protecting the space. And then as you move along towards the grandness of where you're going, the roof actually leans up and it opens up as well. But it's still light and transparent, and the colors, it's playful, and it's got these columns that are like at different angles, you know, and I think it's a really great, fun space to be in. And I love the way, you know, when you're walking in such a wide space, there's a bit of, you get lost in it. You tend to get lost in it as an individual. But if you look closely, there's, on the bridge, you can see there you've got little glass inserts. There's a play on scale. You know, you've got the different colored pavers to keep it fun. And also, you know, it ties into the colors that you see at the stadium. You've got the detail in the balustrade, how it leans in. And at night, the beautiful thing about this is when it changes at night, or the lights come on. You've got the orange lights that lead you to where you're going. You've got, in the handrails, you've got the LED lights, the strip of light that lights up the entire handrail. And then every now and then you've got, you know, these curving walls with a bit of texture on them, which is nice. And they've got lights in their own, you know, hidden lights. You've got lights on the bottom for the trees. So it's just you could actually come here without there being a game. You know, just come here, take a walk, and just come and sit out here, because it is a nice public space. I think transport is very important in a developing country. It's key. And the fact that we can have places like this where you have your rail. Where else do you have your rail? Good rail. You've got the BRT, and you've got space for your normal taxi and even private car. Where do you have that in so close to the city? It's not a common thing to see, and one that has character like this. And I think we need to take advantage of it more and create more places like this and actually use them. We need to live close to these spaces and, you know, bring more activity in here for them to be viable.